Okay, so we are now in what Bulkhead 43, I think, and there was this turd down here that was being a complete dickbag, and then I heard this monkey. I didn't realize until late, and that's what I found out. Monkeys have new special abilities. So instead of having the original like small little like blue ball of light they throw at you, instead they now throw giant fucking explosions at your face. Um, So, yeah, that is now a thing. They do hurt, the explosions, if you were wondering. They do hurt quite a bit. Just in case you were wondering if explosions ever hurt.
Research complete.
So, the weapon I've been researching is a crystal, like, club sort of thing. And we do eventually start using it. And when I first started researching it, I was like, oh, I can just use this instead of the wrench, which I do replace. But in order to do that, and I am a terrible shot, in my defense, he's very small, so smaller hitbox. So that's my defense. And anyway, the new weapon we got, the crystallisk looking club, it's going to replace my wrench once I can use it. And you might be thinking, oh, you can just use it now because you researched it. Well, I need to have exotic level 1 in order to do that. And I think I get that now. But there's turrets everywhere. Fuck your turret, bitch. I'm pretty sure that's like forcing her to go on this. Like, I don't want to be mean, but it sounds like you're forcing her into there. I did see something in there. It did look a little dark in the video. I don't know if you can see it. But there was a few anti-personnel rounds, I'm pretty sure. It's a red box. Yeah, it is. I did see that in the darkness of the shooting range. I was really worried that if I went in there, like a bunch of hybrids would have just showed up and start shooting me, and I was like, maybe I should be a little worried. Looks like I'm repairing my pistol. Okay. But yeah, so I want to replace the wrench with this crystallisk weapon, but in order to do that, I need exotic weapons level 1, which I get now, I think, for 8. Yep. And I can wield that, and I don't really need the wrench anymore because now I have a new melee weapon. I don't know if it does more damage than the wrench, but it is the same animation, and this is more of a crew section. So when I assumed walking in here that there would be something in here, right? Turns out it was a trap. So I wanted to try out my new crystallisk club. Turns out that it sounds electrified. I think it is. So when we do damage with it, it sounds like it's like shooting electric or doing electric damage, which is really cool. It sounds exotic. I know. I'll shut up. Again, I'm using anti-personnel rounds, which that time really does screw me over. I don't know. Okay, so this was a bad idea. I was like, I'll just run over here and use the camera machine, right? But that's when shit breaks out. There was a turd, there was a spider, and now there are 2 guys there as well. In my defense, I turned off the security alarm for 10 nanites, or 20 nanites, and then died for 10, I think. I think it costs money to turn off the alarm system.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I think this is when I go all out and just buy a shit ton of ammo for my shotgun. Which was a bad idea. I kind of waste like quite a bit of ammo. Not ammo, but money. Just trying to buy ammo for this weapon. I think I have the security code for that. Or not, I should be getting it soon. I was really fucking nervous to go anywhere. My point exactly! So there's, I think, a metal machine robot thing on top of a spider. And for some reason I have like a bunch of rockets, or grenades. I'm calling them rockets. But I have a bunch of those. I think the EMP grenades do more damage to them because they are, robots, and EMPs would, hinder robot. That makes any sense. And I did get hit by the stupid freaking turret. I keep recharging for some reason. It's like a safety recharge, even though it doesn't really do me any good. I really wish these turrets would drop like ammo or something. Something more useful than portable batteries. I was really worried that the monkey was going to like throw a grenade or shoot whatever the missile grenade things are. And we find the third and final assassin who runs off. I think you're just supposed to like walk up and like meet him, and he runs off then. But I just sort of like end up shooting all three of them and they run off, which I think is probably a waste of ammo. Again, may not sound important, but you gotta keep. This is survival here, guys. Survival of the fittest. And there it is. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be something else in this room besides just another trap. They've already used that, right? They wouldn't do that again. And there was an egg. I think there's some worms that pop up. Nope, never mind. I'm going crazy. Back to this locker. I think I have the code for it, which I think it's right there. 13433. Yep. And look what it is. There's a fucking robot. It's like, hey, congratulations, you got a goddamn robot. And now you're out of ammo. For some reason, I put incendiary rounds in there, thinking it would do anything. This was a poor decision. And this guy gets glitched into the wall. And I can't actually do damage to him. So I pushed him back in, and then I unlocked it for him. Then I realized that the incendiary grenades, don't actually do damage. Who would have thought that a robot can withstand, fire? The metal does not fire is not against the metal. EMPs, though, however, do a shit ton of damage. And that's when I sort of figured out that, hey, maybe I should be using EMPs. I also found this beauty. It was an assault rifle that was a perfect 10, I think. Which I was like, hell yes. But besides that, there was nothing else in here. A few EMP grenades, but nothing really important. Okay, fragmentation grenades and EMPs. That's about it. I also realized that I had a bunch of white grenades, and I didn't understand why. It turns out that those are proximity grenades, and proximity grenades are kind of useless. I wouldn't say kind of useless, but the way proximity grenades work is if you shoot, you throw like a mine sort of thing. People have to walk over and blow it up. However, in the way I've been playing this game, I don't exactly stand around and plan out things. Like, I just sort of run around hoping I don't die. I'm doing some inventory stuff. I'm sorry if this bores you. I didn't realize that I needed the Brawn booster to have, in order to have the armor on. And there was a slight pause. I apologize. But yeah, so Brawn booster is really important. The proximity grenades are not really important. It's kind of useless. At least the way I'm playing this game, you might be able to use proximity grenades a hell of a lot better than I did. So now I just go after the assassin, and I assume he's down there. I'm shooting, I think, a camera that apparently I needed 3 bullets to hit because the first 2 were just not going to work. Apparently bullets don't work against cameras unless you stand approximately 25 meters away from them. Any farther, they're just gonna ricochet. And that's when I found this asshole. Got him. Okay. That is the final and third key. And here's Shodan.
You've served me well.
Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Yeah. So now we find this new weapon. This is like a laser weapon that I thought I could unload, but I don't actually have any laser weapons, so I don't really need it. Um, I should have probably like leveled a few things in the energy weapons, just a bit. I think I did with the last playthrough, but
You listen to me, you little bitch. Either you disband that little toy army of yours, or some real military is gonna come down there and walk all over you.
so I wanted to wait for the end of this.
You can't possibly understand what our mission is here and the glory of our purpose. If you do what we say, you might have a chance to see the glory of humanity. Comply or die, sister. It's that simple.
What friendly companions you have? Repairing stuff. Okay, so now I put this in, override this system. Now there's just one more to go do. Then I think I play the next audio log.
They've killed my men.
Oh, this is
And now they've
Bronson.
killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands. I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men and the lives of the people I was forced to kill.
I'm just waiting here for the end of this.
Humanity demands it. Resist.
So, as you can see, this is a really, really shitty looking room with flickering lights and a dead body and prison cells. So I walk in here and find out that I'm trapped in a room with 3 worms, a dead body that has something that I already own, and now I can't get out. This is one of those moments where I think you need Psi. I don't know what controls these doors. That's why I saved before leaving or entering the cell, just because I knew something bad was gonna happen. Like I could see in the back of my mind, it's like if I walk in there, something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? I'm just gonna get trapped or something. It's another area where Psi is sort of like really needed, I think. Then there was 2 other doors, and I missed. And I'm using anti-personnel rounds. What an intelligent person I am. So instead of reloading or changing weapons, I just run up closer to it, because that will help. There was a machine back here for the computer, which is why I wasn't worrying too much, I guess. But I did waste several personnel rounds for literally no reason. I just sort of like wasted my time there. But yeah, fucking grenaders. So we can't get into this room until we need a car key, which we'll get later. We'll be back here a few times. I think it's the control center. I forget the name of it. So this is a medical bay. There are a few surgical units in this game, and the things that I've been carrying, the medical, like, I think it's called the medical unit.
Toxic hazard.
And yes, worms are toxic, and they will do toxic damage to you. And that's when I realized that grenades, they not only throw grenades, but grenades do splash damage and do damage to other people. Now I've completed this surgical unit by adding the medical thing. So if I pay, I think it's 5 nanites, I can get fully healed, which is really useful. I don't know how often we get surgical units. I think there's one more that I get, which is kind of sad because I really, really like these surgical units, but there's very few of them, and there's one late game that I really wish that I had.
Access needed.
Really wish I hold on to one of them, or held on to at least one. This is the 3rd room. It's pretty much a destroyed pile of crap.
If we can reprogram the sim units and divert power
Then
to
that's when I noticed the health pack.
5, my new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, it, says that will let us use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
And guess who she's working with or talking about? You'll never guess. Yeah, I get interrupted here. I did see the items, don't worry. I do go and try and get the item. Just trying to beat this guy's butt before I do so. Before he, like, throws grenades at me. Where are they? It's more cyber modules, which is always nice. You can never go wrong with cyber modules. And I think now we go try and find the last sim unit, wherever that may be. I think it's in bulk 42? I think that's where that is.
Please make your
Or
selection.
44.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.